Welcome to Loose Laces episode 120 dicks.
Yeah, I'm done. We're tired. That goes to show who really be talking about what.
Your favorite store?
No, it's not, nigga.
So you don't like Dick's Sporting Goods? You don't like a good hard trip to Dick's?
No.
You don't like...
Why do I want anything? You mean like in difficulty, right?
What else would it be?
You tell me.
I don't know. All I know is, son, I've been on one. My mother made me...
You been on what?
I've been on one.
One what?
Trip to Dick's. Nah, Doug.
You tripping, all right.
No, I really am. My mother made me do slave work today and fucking like dig holes in her backyard and then level out ground. Like real like slave type shit. I was actually playing Negro spirituals as I did it. It made me stronger. But I have just been hitting pauses left and right. And it's been amazing. For the listeners who don't know, my little brother is zesty. And I'm saying my little brother like he's not 30. Son, I've hit him with so many bars today. When he punches me in the face, I will not fight back because I deserve it. I realize being an adult is the greatest thing in the world because I can be as immature as I want to be. And no one can stop me. Like, what are you going to do? Send me to my room? I don't live here. Fuck you, mom. Nigga, I be cutting up in front of my mother and my aunt. Like, y'all can't beat me no more.
I can.
You're not my father, nigga. The way I shoot your ass, I love you. And I would treat you like Marvin Gaye treated his son.
So what you're doing is you're admitting you're gay.
Whoa, what? I'm very confused, but the Marvin Gaye thing?
Yes.
It's father. Okay, so you want to know why like that stays in my mind always?
Dog, this is yo.
No, it's really stupid. I'm gonna get back on track, but it's just fucking hilarious. So when I was like 5 or 6, there was 2 niggas in my neighborhood. They were the Ninja Brothers. It was 2 twin niggas that rode Ninja motorcycles. So they were the Ninja Brothers. Okay. And they just lied. So one day they came up to me. He's like, you know Marvin Gaye killed his son. And I'm like, what the fuck? My dad's looking like, what the fuck are you saying? He's like, yeah, over some greens. And they clearly it was drugs. I know that now. I learned that much later. But they cleaned it up and it's like, yeah, he ate his dad's greens and his dad killed him. I'm like, that nigga was that hungry? He killed him? So now, when I think of Marvin Gaye, I think of him and his father fighting over the last pot of greens.
Bro, how'd you take something that was already like pretty offensive and make it even racist? That's crazy.
How's that racist? I was misled as a child by the Ninja Brothers.
Said they was fighting over greens. Bro, what are you on?
That nigga was hungry. What's going on? Welcome to Loose Laces. This is a very professional podcast. If you're joining us from last week's episode, we are not mature. I am not intelligent. But my name is Davon, and I'm joined by my co-host,
Shad, the much more mature one.
Get the fuck out of here.
Much more mature.
Oh, this nigga plays a character. I need y'all niggas to understand. Off mic, this nigga's a whole different person. He used to scare me. When we was in college, this nigga would just do immature, wild shit. That's why he laughing. This nigga's a character.
That was like how many years ago, though?
5 years ago.
No, it wasn't. Look, man, first of all, if you're going to bring that up, first of all, I was in much better shape, all right?
I didn't say anything.
Look, man, I used to play pranks, but there was one... The joke he's talking about, I ain't gonna hold you because this is for the gooners out there. That's what,
I love that you knew exactly what I was going to say.
Hey, this is for the gooners out there, right? There's a specific former star out there. Do we put her name? Do we say her name? Oh,
she named after really good juice.
No, Capri Styles. Capri Styles. Oh, no. If you know her. She had like negative A cups, right?
Well, this is our last episode.
Nah, but the thing is, she had like the sleeper bills, right? I enjoyed it because she reminded me like a lot, like she had track physique and I ran track. So
it's like looking in the mirror.
Bro, no. Low key.
Goodbye.
My shoulders are broader. Anyways, but because me and her had the same A cup, what I would do is I would always lift my shirt and flash Davon like, yo, freestyles. It'd be so random, right? It was like, yo, it'd be like dead in the middle of like a random conversation. It would be dead serious. Like, yo, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this class. This semester is beating my ass, man. You got finals next week, and yo, Davon, what? Capri Styles. Like, yo, you just pepper it in any conversation. It was hilarious. And especially if we knew people were about to come into the room. Like, yo, Davon, somebody's coming over. Oh, one more thing. What? Capri Styles. Boom. So now this nigga's like over here crying, laughing. And somebody just walks in the room and Davon can't stop laughing. That shit, oh my gosh.
It's something severely wrong with us.
Yeah.
Specifically you. I'm very mature.
When I get back in shape, I'm going to start doing it again.
All right, so this is the last episode of Loose Laces. This has been a horrible show. Aside from being mentally unwell, how have you been?
I'm cool. Just so I mean, I keep on. I feel like I've been stringing myself along, but I recently went to a comedy show, and the guy whose show I went to, I met, we talked, and just got to kind of figure each other out and whatnot. I kind of told him, like, I haven't really been in the game. Kind of, fell off after COVID and whatnot. Wasn't dedicated to it as much. So he was like, oh, well, I'm in town. You want to check out my show? Where are the places that do like 200, 300 people venues? And I'm like, all right, go to a show. And I definitely left there thinking I need to get my shit together. Not because, like, I didn't even enjoy the show. Like, I really didn't. I was like, oh my God. Like, I could be rocking the shit out this venue.
So it gave you the drive. Sometimes bad media makes you stronger.
Bro, I left Marlon Wayans' show when he first started doing stand-up at the MGM. I was like, I have a better set than this. Like, and it seems crazy to say because, when you start talking about people that, like, Marlon Wayans put in work. His career speaks for itself, no matter what. It does. Dude had a sitcom. He's part of a royal
I'm not even saying that. It's just I believe in arrogance. I believe that if you say you can do it better than someone and you go out there and try, I respect the fuck out of it.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is. Like, I'm not finna step foot in nothing if I don't believe that I can't do a better job. You know what I mean? That's even how we even started with podcasting, where it was, somewhat of a contact sport because I saw the landscape and I'm like, yo, we have something to offer better than what might be out there, right?
Nigga, we the best thing smoking.
I mean, yeah, and I'm confident in that. Like, I think we are the funniest sneaker podcast by far.
Talk your shit, King.
Yeah, for sure. I think we're the funniest. I think we probably offer the most interesting takes. There are some things that, our quote unquote competition offer that we don't. They might offer, more guests, more inside connections, better quality as far as YouTube drops or video drops or audio.
Nope. Nobody.
Nah, niggas definitely slamming me on the YouTube drops.
I like,
and even social media. Like,
nigga, everything I do in my mind, I'm just playing a Kendrick's Control verse.
There is always room for growth.
Oh no, I know. I'm just arrogant. I love my friends. I think everybody has their own unique thing, but I'll always say I'm better than you. Even if I know I'm lying, just because it's like, nah, nigga, this is my shit. I'll always give credit, but it's like, I'm the best.
Yeah, but I mean, I kind of I was psyching myself out of doing stand-up because I'm like, yo, what am I going to say when I get up there? Because I always feel like I got to have some sort of point. What am I doing it for? What's my why? And now my why is just, yo, I'm better than all these niggas. Like, that shit, it changed the narrative so much. In all respect to homie who had even offered me, the tickets and whatnot, who got me out to the show. But I was like, hell no.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to go up there and bomb just to get it over with.
Fucking nigga, like nigga Patrice O'Neal bomb. That nigga's one of the greatest. Like
Nah,
everyone
I'm a bomb like the nigga at the show I went to.
Oh no. Oh no.
Nah, I go to jail. That nigga was brave. Nah, I take that back. That nigga was stupid.
You talking about the chick?
No, the nigga who was talking about like.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was horrible.
That was awkward and bad.
So, all right, let's not get ourselves in trouble. Go ahead.
So, but yeah, other than that, like, I'm cool. I'm just trying to make it through this next month. Once I make it through that, dog, the way my schedule's just gonna be so crazy. But again, I kind of look at it like I already see the finish line the moment I make my schedule, and I'm just looking forward to that shit, man. I'm looking forward to just so much that is gonna happen, and y'all gonna find out because I ain't letting y'all know. You will know when it happens, though.
Okay,
for sure. So,
okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, that was ominous, but thank you.
No.
And I guess me, aside from waking up cranky. Nigga, I could not sleep last night. I just kept waking up and I was fucking night sweating. But after doing that slave work, nigga, my brain felt energized. I've been on go. Like, I was tweeting about it earlier. Ever since I locked in and stopped worrying about lesser people, and really, like, not even gonna say that. Focusing on myself rather than playing in the mucky muck, I have been doing amazingly. Tea sold out. Yo, round of applause to everybody who supported me. Thank you. I love y'all niggas. So, tea sold out, got the order in, those are getting processed. On the low, with that order, I made a sample women's piece, the very first piece for Lmao. If people respond well to it, I'll make it available. Homie hit me and was like, yo, I need a men's version of that. I made my first kids piece. I made a simple piece for Kazi. Let's see. I paid for my sample. I picked out the acetate that I wanted. I designed 3 boxes potentially for this drop. Socks should be here soon. The guy in charge of my account is out of office. He said he'll be back Friday, and I think that's the day that they're supposed to be done.
Okay.
And they ship fast as fuck, so socks could be here next week. Jacket sample, the print is coming. That should be here. That's tomorrow. Zippers for the jackets supposed to be done today, but I'm waiting for them to get back to me. That should be to my manufacturer shortly. Just like shout out to my man's Rel. Rel just finished a piece for the Flight Cap 92. That has been submitted to New Era, and that's going to be even rarer than the last cap.
Yeah, I need to get a 7 7/8 this go around, nigga.
Oh, yours is security. Like everybody else, you fight for it, but nigga, you good. So I'm extremely excited. It's like, dog, I am just going crazy. And once he gave me the final graphic, son, I made a hoodie. Just immediately, I made a hoodie. So it's just like, nigga, I'm firing on all cylinders. And with the frames coming, and then with me finding this new manufacturer, I can make one-offs, or just if an idea sparks, I make it and y'all want it, I can make it right then and there rather than I have to go through the traditional route and it takes months or weeks to do bulk orders. I can just get an idea off like that. Because I have another hoodie that I haven't shown anybody that I'm going to do soon. And then I have a Don't Mess With Texas shirt that I haven't shown anyone. Well, I posted about it, but most people didn't notice it. And Lmao thinks it's the worst thing I've made. But I think if this goes over well, it's weird. It's a weird idea, but that's why I'm like, I don't think I'll make this available to the public. But I'll definitely wear this and get cussed out over it.
Yeah, you know what? Well, now that I've seen what you're going to do for the next thing, I think you should do an interlude collection. I'll say the initials: FH versus J's.
Hold on. Ooh.
like Tecmo Bowl style.
That's not a bad idea. Like, technically, that's not, the second one isn't a team,
Yeah,
but I like that because I was explaining to Lene, like, I'm willing to throw a logo away for like 2-3 years and then bring it back. And it's shit that I've done that nobody's seen yet. So it's just like, I like that. I like that. I love how everything just keeps coming back this year to the main theme of like travel. Just keep your wallets ready. So, all right, we've talked about personal stuff long enough. Because, nigga, I'm getting excited again. I need more emails. I need more people to email me to tell me that they got the money and they're ready to fucking make things. But let's get into these listener questions because we got a light docket.
okay. All right, cool. So let's start it off with the spiciest one. From Hello DJ Larry. How do y'all feel about white people wearing Black History Month shoes?
Well, this is what's going to be our main topic, so here we are. You want to start? I start?
I'll let you start.
All right, so we kind of talked about this, and that was the whole kerfuffle. Shout out Doug, friend of the show, the timeline, Andy Kaufman. I am so fucking tired of people seeing people trying to police themed shoes. You know, you got the losers who are like, you don't even like insert team. You didn't give a fuck about insert person. You didn't even drink Doritos before Dorito Dunks. I'm not saying that you shouldn't try to protect your culture, that you shouldn't care about these things. But I need niggas to take a step back and look at this. Who made Nike? Was it a nigga? Was it a minority? Was it an ethnic person? No. Who owns and runs Nike? White niggas. Who owns and runs most of the stores where SBs are released at? White niggas. What the fuck are you going to do to stop white people from wearing a shoe? You don't even stop your cousin from listening to Kanye. And in a lot of cases, you probably wouldn't stop somebody from saying nigga in real life. Not because you're not about it, but because are you really going to fight a nigga over some shit that, man, I'm 36. If I punch this nigga in the face, I'm about to have to go to court. You damn sure not going to punch a nigga in the face over wearing some goddamn rodeo shoes that, let's be honest, we know what they're for, but Nike botched it so fucking bad. This Black History Month shoe is now dropping in May. That's fucking insane. So this whole notion of, like, the name escapes me, but somebody was like, yeah, we can't have shit. And I'm like, my nigga, it's a shoe, a black shoe made by a white company from a white skate shop. And I'm not saying this to be like, well, you know, black people, we don't own shit, but it's not a black shoe. It's a black themed shoe. It's not a collaboration with a black person. It's inspired by Black history. I think it's a fantastic shoe. I like the shoe a lot. I wish I had more to match with it because I done went harder for it. But I'm also not going to be up here saying that my day was ruined because I saw a white nigga in a Black history shoe. We already see that. We see it all the time. You know, it's the same logic if a Chinese nigga ran up on me and was like, yo, why you got the Chinese New Year forces on? Fuck, I'm going to say to him, good design. I just think it's so silly that this is even a question. And I know it started off sarcastically, but there are a lot of people who got really fucking mad. Got pretty fucking racial. I love a good race joke. I love when people get spicy. But I need niggas to think, dog, we in our 30s. You tweeting the wrong shit to the right person will get your ass fired or banned. Y'all niggas is going way too hard for something that ain't even Black History Month no more. Like, I really need niggas to sit back and be like, dog, it's a shoe. Damn fine shoe. But it is a shoe.
Well, you get your point out?
Yeah, I got my point out.
All right. How I feel about people wearing them, to me, it doesn't really make a difference because the whole situation is pretty nuanced. Like, I think what we get mad at, like, whenever AMM kicks leak, You know, like it takes away from the story. What's the message that they're trying to get across? And that's what we should be more upset at, because the leak waters down the story.
Right.
Especially when there's, you know, something that's supposed to be keyed in on for the theme. As far as wearing stuff, there are moments where if we wear something that celebrates another culture, then that's something that has to be exercised across the board. If we're going to do that, right? Or we celebrate the culture. Like, we just have, I think it's just something where we have to acknowledge it, right? We have to acknowledge, all right, this is the story behind it. People wearing stuff and just say, well, they like the color. You know what? I don't be mad at that for real. But at the same time, like, all right, like I got the Ernie Barnes hat on right now, right? Mm-hmm. I was wearing it. Somebody came up to me. Oh, do you know where the hat? It was a white woman. Do you know where the hat is from? And I'm like, yeah, artist Ernie Barnes. The artwork is featured in Good Times. Everyone knows it from the intro. Eddie Murphy owns the original.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
The more you know.
And so he was, oh, okay. You know, not a lot of people know. And I was like,
why are you making this weird?
But how many people out there probably have that same Supreme hat, same Supreme t-shirt, or some piece from that collection, and they don't know shit about Ernie Barnes? They probably just say, oh, this is the shit from Good Times.
I mean,
how many niggas might got that?
I would be one of them. I didn't know much about him.
And so I think it's just the issue isn't necessarily, yo, this shoe is made for black people. No, it's not. It celebrates black culture. So that should be the issue. Is the culture being celebrated when it's worn, when it's released? Is the story being highlighted? Is it now being brought to the forefront? So that way it is used as a conversation piece. I hope you don't get these black rodeos or black cowboy dunks and then the story just dies.
Well, the story did die because Nike ain't do shit with it. I mean,
that should be the issue.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen some people who first started off by saying, this doesn't seem very Black History Month, to now like, why isn't Nike doing more to talk about black cowboys? I don't like this whole notion with the story thing. If it has a theme, we have to accept that Nike isn't always going to get it done. How many times have we seen something that should have had a story, like the Street Fighter Air Force Ones, that because of logistics, legal matters, or whatever may have happened, the story just gets botched? And it's like, let's just fucking release it. Because I think about it now. If Nike were to try to make this a Black History Month release in May, I mean, people are already mad that they got pushed back to March, then April, now May. I don't really expect Nike to teach me black history. And honestly, I feel like a lot of cases the story gets ugly because I saw a few, and this isn't me picking on people, but it was a few white people trying to like, Dad, it's a shame what they did. You know, they should make this a Juneteenth shoe. And Nate said it best. He was like, okay, just because I grill on Juneteenth doesn't mean that Juneteenth is about grilling. And I was like, I couldn't have said it any better.
Yeah.
Too many people want to attach things to it. They set these expectations. I look at it like this. I don't expect my school to schools to teach my son about black history like I will teach him about black history. I don't expect a brand to teach me about some ethnicity's history more than I can learn myself. You know, I appreciate what Nike did with the Double Happiness Air Force One, but you saying that this shoe is themed around Chinese New Year and marriage doesn't give me a deeper understanding of the culture. I don't expect anyone to have a deeper understanding of the culture from a black rodeo shoe. I expect you to go out and learn more yourself. Not saying that you even need to. I don't like how people try to make it a civic responsibility of a company to teach people about the things that they're making, because at the end of the day, it's a corporation. You know, me, when my frames come out, I'm responsible for teaching the history of that because it's a part of me. I'm the face of my company. I'm the only employee. Well, Lene works there too, but I'm the only forward-facing employee of my company. Nike's a billion-dollar corporation that just makes cool shit. You're frowning your face up.
No, because I get what you're saying as far as it's not the responsibility of the company, right? But the thing is, when you start doing stuff in celebration of, like you dropped Filipino forces, right? Mm-hmm. How this is something that you are now presenting to the world, but how, what else are you doing other than, all right, well, we just figured the flag would look good on our shoe.
I mean, that's pretty much what they're doing. It's like, hey, nigga, damn. I mean, Puerto Rico forces blew up. Betsy Ross force, Air Max 1s were supposed to be something, and they was like, Cal and Kaepernick don't like that. Cancel that.
Bro, they still haven't put an Allah on the back of an Air Bacon because they understand the ramifications of it.
Yeah. But you know what? Someone said it best. Not someone. David, my man's David, friend of the show. He said it bothers him seeing the Korean flag on a shoe. Not because it's on a shoe, but a shoe is dirty. You about to get my flag dirty. And I was like, you know what? I respect that. I like that take. A lot of these cases, Nike don't give a fuck about the West Indies. But they know them West Indian forces hit. And there was a lot of niggas that wasn't West Indian that got them. I'm not like Chinese. I'm not Scottish. I'm not Irish. But I do enjoy those shoes. I've never been in a war. But I wouldn't mind having the Warhawk Air Max 90s.
Bombers.
Yeah, the Bombers. Like, there's so much that they produce. These are just costumes. These are just fun little novelties. And people attach their own feelings to them to make them much deeper than they ultimately are. Because Nike isn't a history archivist for your culture. We've seen Nike revise shit already. Look how Nike tried to make it seem like the Jordan 1 was a part of fucking hip hop. Like with breaking. You call Union out for that.
Originally it was SOC. It was definitely SOC trying that made that point as far as Union trying to associate with like the NWA aesthetic. I feel like we talking about like two different things. Like we kind of going like this.
But it's a larger conversation, and that's where I think a lot of it got lost. There is so much more that people are trying to associate with, rather than just being like, dog, it's just a dope shoe that's showing appreciation for something.
No.
Okay.
I think that's the issue. I think that's the issue, right? Just saying, like, if you say, all right, on a basic level, black cowboy dunks, I like green. I see a green shoe. Yo, that shoe is fucking fire, right? But if somebody then tells me, yo, this shoe is a representation of a culture. It tells a story about black cowboys. If you know the story about black cowboys, oh, word, Cowboys, like Dallas Cowboys got a lot of black people on them. No, not those. Right? No, it's telling a story about how back in the day, cowboys were originally black. How cowboys were actually, it was a slang term. It was almost like, it was damn near a synonym for nigga.
Right.
Right? Because those are the people who they sent to do that.
Yeah, they were ranch hands. Come here, boy. Right?
But over time, we sort of lost that in that story. We have, like, anytime you see a cowboy, you see the 6-star sheriff badge that.
Yeah. It's kind of like how samurais and ninjas went from, in real life, they were just fucking debt collectors to Bushido.
Right. So now it's a matter of, do people remain stupid or ignorant? And I'm not saying it just exclusive to our culture, but to everyone else. If you got those Chinese forces, if somebody says, hey, there's actually a little bit more to it now, are you going to go back and do the research, or are you just going to be like, nigga, I don't give a fuck?
You want the truth or the lie?
Right. And that's your own thing. What makes it muddier, however, is when I see people outside of the culture trying to tell me my own story. Not Nike, but the people that are buying it, doing reviews saying, oh yeah, the black rodeo and this, that, and the third, and the shit be wrong.
Oh yeah, well, that's just content creators.
And that's where it gets muddy. I don't get mad. Like, if it's a white dude wearing some Black History Month, like I said, I don't care. It was niggas rocking Public Enemy Supreme shit. Like, Supreme is a skate it's a skateboard company. You know what I mean? And they constantly put very, very prominent black designs on their stuff. And it's not only black people that wear it. However, if you buy this, are you flipping it on StockX?
Yes.
Are you taking time to actually look at the movie Clockers, to listen to Fear of a Black Planet? Are you doing that?
No.
And shit, are we doing it?
I mean, it's the same thing, because everything we're describing, you can say back to Tremaine Emory.
Oh, for sure. That's a big issue.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's ultimately what it comes down to. Like you said, is it ignorance or stupidity? It's just it's
feel how you feel.
Exactly.
Yeah, everyone's entitled to feel however they feel. However, at the end of the day, do I feel some sort of way to where I'm like, yo, if you white, yo, take them shoes off your feet. Like, I'm not doing that. I'll probably just go ahead and smirk. I might go ahead side eye, but this shit not consuming my emotions during the day to a magnitude where it just fucks me up.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like we see too many people be lame about shit. Like when the Max BT dropped with Supreme, and niggas like, niggas can't even name 5 Max B songs. It's, you gatekeep the dumbest fucking thing. You worried about a product made by a company that's owned by niggas that don't look like you, but you're not worried about your culture being exported. Where your priorities at, my nigga? So, thank you for that long-winded answer in question.
You know what? Just to put a little bow on it, we need to, if anything, celebrate the designer of this shoe, because I feel like we haven't even spoken anything about that.
I haven't seen anything.
Exactly. I think that, and you already know with Nike shoes, it'd be tough sometimes to really find out like, this is the story behind this. We've heard of all type of collabs, especially for Nike SBs. We ain't heard shit.
Yeah, I would love to hear the backstory of like why this shoe got so muddied. Because like they're already like, they dropped like Halloween shoes in March before. I want to know, how did y'all fuck this up, and why didn't y'all hold it until next year?
Also, if anyone can hook me up with a size 13, I gladly appreciate it.
We do love black people on this show.
Yeah, but I'm probably going to end up just buying resale anyways.
I mean, it's not that bad.
It's not.
So, I wish I would have grabbed a pair, but I don't have anything to match them with. Also, I got to spend a lot of money making these frames, so I ain't buy shit.
True. Anyways, thank you for that question. Next question, Carlito0607. Shai's thoughts on the NBA playoffs thus far. What do you guys think will be the sneaker slash trend of the summer? I think the NBA playoffs are A1 right now, because every single game you cannot turn off. People coming back hitting buzzer beaters, 20-point comebacks is like, it's insane. Shout out to Tyrese Halliburton. They call that nigga the most overrated player in the league, and he's been killing.
Yeah.
And he's been representing for light-skinned people.
Yeah, as a fellow light-skinner.
I mean, considering what people don't like Jason Tatum, including myself, I can't stand him. So get him the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I hate him too.
Shut up.
Sports. It's in the game.
And shut up. I think this is going to be every time I pick a team now, they end up losing. And I'm rooting for Ant-Man. I'm rooting for the Timberwolves, but
I'm betting on the Knicks.
I still got my money on the Timberwolves because Steph Curry's hurt. I think that calf strain, that shit is, I think the Wolves are done. I mean, I think the Warriors are done. So if they can make it, OKC probably got the West in the bag, though.
I'm still rooting for the Knicks. Not because I want them to win, but because I want New York to get their hopes up just for them to get dashed, because they have the best tweets.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Son, I love when New York, like any New York sports team gets real close, especially the Knicks, because the Knicks suck. I love watching my New York niggas get up there like, yeah, fuck y'all, niggas suck my dick. And then they lose, and it's like, yes.
But just to keep this sneakers related, I do wonder what Puma's kicker is for Tyrese Halliburton. And them Puma shoes, them shits being at 250, I feel like they didn't move the needle at all. But what Halle is doing right now is crazy, and it's probably awesome promo for Puma. I haven't even seen much. Like, they not even capitalizing. This nigga is going crazy, bro.
I cared more about the Ronnie Feig special edition Clyde Pumas than anything else they've ever made.
Bruh, if Tyrese Halliburton take that team to the finals, nigga, yo, Puma gonna be looked at way different.
Yeah.
Way different.
All right. So my thoughts on the NBA finals.
This nigga, man.
But what I think of the sneaker trend of the summer,
Slouch socks.
not even slouch socks. I've been noticing mad brands are doing ballerina shoes.
Oh.
And
tabbies or
no, like ballerina shoes, like Taekwondo ballerina shoes. And I feel like it's starting to catch speed. I don't know what it's with these ultra low profile shoes. But I feel like that's going to keep going. I like this little dainty look. I think it's interesting. I want to see more weird shit like that. But as far as men's shoes, no fucking idea. I just feel like there's nothing that's really coming out and sticking. It's no big impact. It's just shoe. I'm more excited for the fall with like the 4s and all the other crazy shit we're getting. Allegedly, the return of the off-white ones. So I'm waiting to see the big dogs. But as of right now, it's nothing that's really standing out to me for this summer. Maybe I'm not paying enough attention because nothing's clicking for me, but
as far as trends, I feel like we low-key done went back to like early 2000s. We about to go back to big white tees and denim shorts.
I mean, we basically there. But I mean, it's little tees with big pants.
Shit is weird. Niggas is dressing like Jim Jones then and now.
Shout out to Jim Jones.
But I don't know, probably niggas wearing basketball shoes again. Like, because now, even when you look at like certain GT cuts, they look like runners. I think that's gonna be a thing where certain basketball shoes are gonna start to take characteristics of runners because runners are so popular.
Right.
And niggas is gonna wear basketball shoes again, like casually.
All right, so you heard it here first. Big shorts, big shoes. I'm sorry, sleek basketball shoes.
This nigga, man.
Shit's ugly to me.
Yeah. So next question from Feeway 730. Break down the Aja Nike ad and the current state of player signature exclusive ad campaigns.
So me and this nigga are awful. We have not watched it.
Oh my gosh. All right. This nigga snitching.
What? We supposed to sit up here and lie? And when the basketball rolled in, I'm not going front. I think the shoe's pretty damn good. I just don't care to watch Nike commercials. Because like I saw it was a 7-minute long one for the who that white nigga from the Mavs that you cried about?
Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he had like a 7-minute commercial and I was just like, I just don't care. That's a commercial right there.
Yeah, so I'm about to play it now. So it's about a minute long.
Nigga, turn that audio down before we get fucked up.
No. So, all right, so far this is fire. Like, I appreciate the braids. It is already giving unapologetically black.
I hate that term.
I think it's a very good term. Like, when you talk about Aja and just how she is as a person, I assume those are her parents. This shit hard. They got Dawn in there already. Yeah, this is fire. This is fire.
All right, so I made a mistake by not watching this. I screamed about the age of marketing. Yeah, this is how you get behind behind a player.
See, this is everything. Like, yo, this ain't for the Caitlin Clark fans. You know what I mean? This is yo. You want who?
It's for the niggas.
Yeah, this is it. This is it. Okay,
round of applause.
Yeah. And this ain't even like, there's so many things I feel like quiet as kept. I know everyone plays basketball in the same place. However, it gave me nods to them being in the church, even though it speaks to black culture itself and probably whoever that was. I feel like it also speaks to LeBron's first ad when they did the Chosen one where they had all the celebrities in there. I don't know if you remember.
I don't remember.
People who know basketball, when they
fuck you.
Shut the fuck up. When they first did the Air Zoom Generation, they had LeBron commercials in a church, and they had like Bernie Mac, Larry Bird. Oh wait, was Larry Bird in there? But they had like Converse athletes in there because Converse had been acquired by Nike,
right?
And they had like niggas flipping all around the church, and then LeBron came out as the chosen one, like he's the savior of basketball. And so even that little piece,
hard.
I know. Then Aja walking into the stadium, that gives a feel to like more Kobe vibes. If you notice, a lot of Kobe's ad campaigns were like that. Closer to the end of his career.
Right.
So I think that was a little, even though it's very small, I do feel like that low-key did pay homage. But whoever's behind this marketing campaign, at least this
Obama's daughter. I'm not joking. She directed it.
Word.
Yeah, I'm not fucking with you.
I was about to.
Yeah, it sounds like I'm lying, but I'm not fucking with you.
Yo, that's tough though. To have an Obama behind it is crazy.
I am extremely happy with, like, I talked a lot of shit about how Nike had fumbled her release, and they have been going out of their way to correct it. I'm glad to see how she's taking care of her hometown. How the shoe isn't necessarily accessible, but it's at a great price point. And I don't think the shoe should be widely available in the beginning. I think it's fantastic how everything is going down. I did think it was mad losery how niggas took the L. They're like, I'm glad her shoe sold out. My nigga, she dropped a banger. There was no ifs, ands, or buts if this shoe was going to sell out. Because I saw some people on the timeline saying like, yeah, people were saying it was going to flop. Bro, we saw the lines outside for the early releases. We've seen the demand, not even resale, just straight up demand that people want them. Shoot. And they didn't drop many on sneakers. So, no, this was a foregone conclusion that this shoe is going to do well.
And then even just the price point itself. The price point already let you know, dog, this shoe is gone.
Yeah, this is a shoe meant to sell. It is priced to sell. So I like what I loved that commercial. Fee, thank you for getting us to watch that shit. Because I've just been so disappointed with so many things from Nike. I love that they are putting personality back into this. Because this could have been another just boring ass technical commercial. So they did a great job. I would love to see more of this. And maybe I'm missing it. Because that Luka commercial being like 7 minutes long for a fucking trial. My nigga, your shoes are not that good. I'm not watching a short film.
I don't know. Luka's is like that.
Not to me.
That's to you,
niggas that know how to dress. Since you want to say I don't know basketball,
you don't.
I do.
You don't know basketball. You say that yourself.
I lie a lot.
Yo, this nigga, man.
But
go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not watching 7 minutes of no fucking basketball commercial.
I mean, and then on top of that, like second part of the current state of player signature and exclusive ad campaigns, no one's marketable. Like, no, the only people that are marketable are Ja, who is just a nightmare at this time.
Yeah.
Because you don't know if he going to pull a gun out or something. Even though I think at this point, I mean, I know it's tough for Nike, but I just play into that shit. Like, nigga, I'd have a shoe with the circle on the back, no weapons in it, but it'll look like the shit where you...
The target?
No, not the target. The fucking, the circle when you got to, like, quick choose another weapon.
Oh, a weapon wheel.
Yes. I will put a weapon wheel on the back of a shoe so quick, a blank one.
Well, that actually leads into something that I was going to talk about with like the Dirty Pack Air Forces. Nike's afraid to play into jokes because it's like the white girls with the dirty Air Forces. I'm like, I wish they would have really gone into that. Not like, you know, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Have like a white lady with super tight laced Air Forces fucking them up. That shit would have been hilarious. And then for the black pack, the black pair, they barely fucking spoke about the black pair. Most people didn't even know, and I'm just like, my nigga, this is so easy. Just have a nigga in like a classic bandit outfit with them. Like, me and Sock were making jokes about it, but it's like you could have just wiped the fucking evidence off of the shoe. There's so many things you could have done with that. I hate that Nike doesn't lean into jokes, especially considering that dot swoosh isn't mainline Nike. So just like how at Nike SB, they made a fucking masturbation joke with the Pee Wee Hermans. Why not lean into it with the dirty white girl forces? Also, not missed on me that the white girl forces dropped the same day as the Black History Month dunks. Noticing. Nah, I just want to do that. That shit funny as shit. But nah, I would love to see them just play into the chaos. Fuck it. Jazz or Psycho. He ain't hurt nobody for real, for real. Like you brought back Tom Sachs. This nigga had a swastika in his office. In public pictures.
Hey, man.
If you can have a nigga that's hyping up Nazis, you can have a little fun with like implied guns,
bro. No, honestly, like Ja, the Ja 3 needs to have a grenade colorway. It needs to have a grenade colorway.
Or if it came in an ammo box.
All right, nah. No,
shit would be hard.
No guns, but a weapon wheel and a grenade. And you could say, yo, choose your weapon, like how you want.
The Call of Duty pack.
But you could play into it and be like, all right, he can dunk, he can shoot, he can cross you up. You could do something like that.
So like an Army Man joint. He's versatile.
Yeah, like that's the joke. He's versatile, but everybody knows when you say choose your weapon, he just means like you playing into different cellies.
I mean, they could also play into the choose your weapon campaign.
I think it's hilarious.
Nike, you got our number.
Yeah. Giving out way too much. All right, Guru chilling. Salutations, fellas. Hope this one is fun. You both get
Isekai
into the world of Final Fantasy.
This nigga's wildin'.
Final Fantasy is well known for having a job/class system. So first, what would be your classes? Secondly, what athletic and or luxury brand is going to best fit your pick? No brand mixing.
All right, so Black Mage, number 9, or Undercover. Because I'm going to use destructive spells. I'm hitting niggas with Demi, all that shit. Ultima, Meteor, all that shit, nigga. Shout out to VV.
Okay. I know I'm like kind of hip, but I'm a little few years removed away from it. So I would just be straight nothing but attack.
So you be a fighter?
Yeah, I would be a fighter, all power. And what athletic or luxury brand is going to best fit your pick? Is that like Final Fantasy brand?
I was assuming a real brand.
Oh, Nike, I mean, sure.
Oh yeah, I mean that makes sense.
Yeah,
because I was about to say Final Fantasy did collaborate with Rowan, if I remember correctly, for Final Fantasy 15. That shit was hard. I'm too fat for it. Yeah, it was Rowan. It was like a $3,000 vest, just fucking leather shirts and wristbands.
That's actually kind of fire.
Son, this shit was hard, but I'm too fat, so I would still be fat if I got isekai.
They go walking around with a big ass keyblade.
I mean, I'm in the right world. I'm weebing hard. All right, last question
from AJ Borch. Will either of you be copying the UNC Reimagined Jordan 1s? And has Nike played out the Reimagined idea? Would I be copying them unless some money falls out of the sky or one of these parlays hit? No. Maybe. If a restock comes, I'll probably end up going for them.
You don't gotta worry.
Yeah, I know.
No, what I'm saying is they ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I know. And has Nike played out the Reimagined idea? No. However, the Resto Mod idea is played out because they had no business doing that to them 7s. Them shits is terrible.
Which 7s?
They did a Resto Mod version of the Air Jordan 7s. Exactly. It ends up looking like some Team Jordans. Ew. And that's the last thing you really want. Like, you don't want that type of appeal. The reimagine idea, I think, is still smart because we can take colorways that I think we really do revere and just have a different spin on it. Like, I don't want the same thing. I actually like the leather Bred 4s.
I didn't like them in kid sizes.
Well, okay.
I'm just saying I didn't like them in kid sizes.
But you get to play with different patterns, different textures and whatnot. I think the reimagine idea should always be around.
Yeah.
Always.
I think so. To answer the first part of the question, no, I'm not getting them because I don't like blue. And
What color?
Blue. Fuck you. I don't like blue. It just don't hit for me. UNC blue, while I think it's beautiful, it's just never been a color that I will wear. Not the foams, not Air Forces, not Dunks. It's just not a colorway that's ever appealed to me. Will I get my son a pair? Maybe. He likes them. But I think that shoe is beautiful. And then I saw that it had the cracked leather. And I'm just like, not on this one. It's too bright of a shoe to put cracked leather on, in my opinion. No. I wish they would do more with the Reimagine line rather than, all right, so we're going to do it with cracked leather and a yellow midsole. Why not just completely go ape shit with it? Like, I like when they do different materials. I'm not a purist. When it comes to most of the Jordan 1 colorways, I don't give a fuck. I have no historical reference for it. I like black toes. I would have loved to have owned the black toes had I not owned unions. Mm-hmm. If I didn't own unions, I'd have been happy as fuck for those black toes. But as a whole, I want to see them get weirder. That's always the answer. I always want to see them get weirder and stupider. I don't care that people are crying about them. If anything, I think they need to make less pairs and weirder, like less stock and weirder styles. I want Reimagine to really be fucking weird. But that's the Davon answer.
Okay. So I'm not mad at you being weirder when it comes to Reimagine, but I still think to some degree it still got to make sense. Like Lost and Founds made sense. Them having cracked leather on them made sense.
That pair made sense.
Revamping, well, it kind of made sense. The Bred 4s, them redoing it in leather for a more classic look, or just when Nubuck becomes bald, it starts to simulate leather.
Also for longevity, because I'm like, nigga, how many people's 4s have cracked?
Right. So when you have certain things, so that's why I'm not mad at the cracked leather on the UNCs. Like,
it don't hit for me.
I mean, that's fair. But to already give them like an aged look, I don't mind it at all. I think the issue just becomes what are we going to try to convey when we say it's Reimagine, right? Like when you start switching, if we say ostrich, what the fuck does... Woo! It sounds good, but what part of... For the people that actually do care, what part of the game constitutes putting ostrich as a texture on a Jordan 1?
It gives me an idea. It gives me a really stupid fucking idea. So kind of like how when they were doing the countdown packs and combining stuff, what if you just started plucking from different parts of the series to go here? Why did you put lizard on the UNC 1? What if just before they did the Jordan 2 in Italy with the fake lizard skin, what if they did it on the UNC 1 to test and made an Italian made Air Jordan 1? What if they put an air unit in a Jordan? It's stupid. Like I said, I want to see shit get weird, and you ask for a historical reference point.
No. You know what that actually sounds like? That sounds more like the Lab when they did like 4 Lab 1s or 5 Lab 3s.
I would rather that. Like, just sometimes the tweaks are a bit boring. I mean, they're not always going to be hits. I just feel like it doesn't seem like the Reimagine series is doing much for the less desired colorways, for lack of a better term.
I think what it does is it gives people a chance for revered colorways, but just not the original.
Right. But what I'm saying is colorways that aren't as hyped. Because Lost and Founds, no matter what, it's a fucking Chicago. Losers are going to lose their goddamn mind. So they could have made them out of fucking suede. They still would have sold.
No.
But, sir.
No.
Sir.
Nigga, ain't nobody getting on the floor to be like, wait, is the heel on those cracked? Like, nobody's doing no shit like that.
I beg to differ. I've seen niggas, dog, the way niggas complained about the Union ones, and then everybody was mad when they didn't hit. Then everybody was mad when they didn't hit on sneakers.
Yeah, that's every shoe.
But what I'm saying specifically, Chicago, that Chicago color blocking has a fucking, it's like crack for losers. Them niggas have to have every Chicago. And then when they miss, well, I have 2016s. Oh wait, no, that's breads. Whatever the fuck. I'm willing to put $100 if they ever made a suede shy one. Niggas will buy it. Niggas will buy it, and then they complain about it, but they buy it.
Fuck no.
When it happens, even if you did, I'm gonna dig you up like I told you.
A suede shot one don't even make sense.
It
just
don't, but it
the
would
color
sell.
blocking.
Huh?
It don't even make sense just based off of the color blocking. You have white panels. It don't make sense to make suede. Like,
it wouldn't stop me when I make a shoe. I wouldn't give a fuck. I'm just saying. You know what? Jordan Brand, give me a shot. Because I want to teach this motherfucker a lesson. When I make the suede shy ones, and them shits be one of the most coveted shoes ever, I'm going to call you and I'm going to hit you with Shaq's favorite line. Yo, Shard, tell me how my ass tastes.
oh, that's his
Barbecue chicken alert. Barbecue chicken alert. Nah, saying that to another grown man is crazy.
No, we just gonna let that joke die.
No, fuck you.
Why
Why he say that? Why he say that?
We just gonna let that joke die, homie. Yeah, it was terrible.
I don't care. It's a terrible joke for a great idea. Fuck you.
Her just in armor. Just like, I feel like we not even hearing y'all listen to this, especially not even live. But I feel like I heard about 10 groans just from this shit alone. That was terrible.
You're not gonna make me feel bad. I got too much self-esteem. Fuck you. My feelings are hurt.
Anyways, that was crazy. This nigga, man, that shit terrible. That shit was ass. So the 81 point Kobe ones are dropping again. That announcement has recently been made, courtesy of Z Sneakerheads. So for those that do not know, that is the white, black, and purple colorway of the Kobe ones. Super fire.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Super fire. I will definitely be trying to get my hands on those because Kobe ones be hard as shit to get. I still want to. I got a pair that I was gonna paint. That's why I just can't wait until I have time to just do shit because I got some customs I really want to knock out. I got like 4 that I need to knock out. Especially one, I know if I get this shit across, it's going viral.
Do it.
Nigga, I will when I get time.
Make time. Quit your job. Sell crack. Be a man.
I'm considering it. I never really was a fan of the camo joints.
The camo joints are interesting. I feel like it'll be better in person.
You know what I'm really like appreciating more and more and more as time goes by?
Me?
Nigga, never. The book ones. I like the book ones more and more. Especially like the ACG colorway. It's such a tough shoe.
When they stop trying to be like the little brother, it's not a bad shoe. Honestly, I feel like bad marketing and stupid colorways destroy any potential that shoe had. You coming up saying that, you know, I corrected Kazi today, or was it yesterday, when he referred to himself as Lil Davon. And I told him, no, you big, like you're big Kazi. You'll never be the little anyone. The book one is like I'm the little whatever. Referencing so many things that are better than you is one of the worst things you could ever do.
Right.
So that, and then kind of like how they did with the Ja ones, that dumbass release schedule of, we're we're going to drop a super rare color in a city that has nothing to do with the player. And we're going to show you a whole bunch of PEs. And then we're going to drop the most generic colorway. Shoe is not bad. They stopped trying to do the monotone shit and got a little freaky with it. Like whatever the fuck this is, those are good.
I'm telling you, all they needed was just one fucking colorway, man.
No, they had them. That orange pair, the orange Harry pair, those were good.
Nah, they need to get freaky with it.
I agree. I was actually looking at a pair of those, but I know the air units and those is cooked.
Bruh, that's all you need. Matter of fact, let me see if I could just go ahead and customize. Anyways, but yeah,
nigga, we running on fumes. The last thing we got to talk about, shoe of the year. Shoe of the year.
Get the
shoe of the
fuck
year
out of
alert.
here, dog.
Crystal Jordan 1 Shadows. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first.
Wait,
shoe
what?
of the year. Shoe of the year. My nigga, $1,000. Big Swarovskis all over the place. Big steppers only. Nigga, I'm walking around with nothing but a fucking spotlight. I'm blinding niggas. I'm standing in the middle of Ricerstown Road at night, busting out a street light. Look at that. Sparkling. And I got the Emmanuel Khan glasses to go with it. Sparkling. And I got the sparkly BBC to go with it. Sparkling. BBC shirt before y'all be weird. I don't know why y'all be weird when I talk about BBCs.
Yeah, ain't nobody worried about you having no BBC.
Pause. But
unpause.
Nigga, that is a contender for sure of the year for me. It's so fucking stupid. Why even make that? Who is this for? It's beautiful. And that shit is going to be dumb hard to get. I'm praying, I'm hoping. A friend of mine said that they got me. They're going to try their best to help me with those. Because getting those is going to be a bitch. But I need them.
I ain't going to hold you. These joints ass.
Well, I mean, if I wore a size 13, I would be afraid to wear something that good.
Nigga, these joints is carbo.
Is it because they're black?
No.
You're racist.
Bro, these joints is...
What's your issue with the shoe?
These joints is poop. They nothing special, man.
Get the fuck out of here. Shadows are already one of the... Like, is a colorway that I've always liked. And then you put crystals on it. It's like putting sex with more sex. It's beautiful.
Y'all niggas want to push a T to B with Nike so bad. This shit is nothing special. I don't know. Whatever. I'm the wrong person for this shit.
You lack refinement.
Clearly not.
You lack refinement. Do you own any Swarovski crystals?
You can't even pronounce this shit. Any Swarovski crystals?
Do you own crystals, nigga?
Sound like you trying to cool off hot food.
Suffering succotash ass crystals. Do you?
No, I don't.
Exactly.
Shut up.
You lack the refinement.
This shit don't even come in my size.
No, actually, they come in extended size.
Oh, okay.
See, they accommodate. They were trying to accommodate for you, but you didn't accommodate for them.
Oh, you're right. My bad.
All joking aside, them shits is hard. They stupid as shit. That's why I love them.
They do nothing for me, man. But I mean, again, whatever. I'm more excited about the Zion joints and what you call it,
Zion,
the Voodoo.
Oh yeah.
The alternates, those, and what's the other one? What's the other? Oh, the bacon KDs, man. That I'm worried about those.
I think if I can get you a pair, I got you, because I feel like those gonna be hard to get.
Yeah, I got a feeling. It's about to be soon.
The Zions, I care a lot. I care about a lot.
Yeah.
I'm more upset that they're dropping on the 29th rather than like the 15th of October. It's like, can we get Halloween shoes to drop in time so they can be delivered to us so we can wear them on Halloween? Remember when you said that those Halloween forces were going to be a problem?
Oh yeah, I was wrong.
Exactly, but partially because, dog, niggas only want Halloween shoes on or before Halloween. Once you're in November, niggas is off the spooky shit. I just feel like it's a huge missed opportunity that they do every year. Great shoes that are not there for the holiday. Holiday themed shoes need to be worn on the holiday.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Yeah. But aside from that, any other releases that we care? Oh no, actually, this is big news. This is very big news. Reebok.
They had
Yes.
what's his name?
No, it's
Shaquille O'Neal.
No, not Shaquille O'Neal.
Haim something.
Yeah, it's fuck. Is it new CEO, new designer? I'm so mad. No, it's not Krinsky. It's
him.
Yes, Reebok. It's him. Okay, my bad. Sorry about that. I definitely forgot to put that on the docket. Pardon me for my lack of professionalism.
It'd be like that.
Damn.
It's hard to find some name. But yeah, they made him the president of menswear design, if I believe.
Thank you. That's what I was looking for, the title. So him, they unveiled their sophomore collaboration. And honestly, it's just dope to see like the stuff that they putting out. I like the direction that they're going because they're just going to start doing weird shit.
Low key, I've been talking about it. Reebok has been doing some weird shit for a minute, but they've been keeping it to Asia and Europe. And now they're starting to get more freaky with it on the American side.
Right. And it's weird. It's almost like their approach to it, like we keep on seeing sport brands. Nike will collaborate with Louis Vuitton. Adidas will collaborate with Moncler. And you keep on seeing Under Armour with Balenciaga, Adidas with Prada. Reebok is almost taking the opposite approach where they're the high-end fashion brand and they're working down. So by the time it comes to, all right, we need to...
They had a big they've like worked with Margiela a number of times.
I know they have, but I'm saying the way that like we don't see too much athletic stuff from Reebok anymore.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm following what you're saying.
It's they put out the Emmets and the Shaqnosis and the Kamikazes, and then them should sell out before anything. But they put more of their focus on this, on the high end retail side, or just the fashionable side.
I mean, they've been trying. They have some low key collaborations in pieces that drop, but nobody covers them. I mean, unless it's something monumental, nobody cares.
Yeah, it don't even have to be monumental. The shit is dope.
No, I'm not saying that it has to be monumental.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that the people, they don't care about it. You see Reebok doing something and it's just like, wah, wah.
Which is crazy because this shit is fire. Like how they present it, and them making sure that they keep black people at certain prominent positions is something I definitely support as well. So, god damn, sorry, OKC
What?
blowing the shit out. They blowing out Denver by 31 points. Oh, they were pissed.
So you saying they tearing the fur off their ass?
Yeah, they making a joke out of Joker. That is incredible. Well, I should end up blowing that 31-point lead though. I'm definitely about to put a parlay in mid-pod. Well, damn. All right.
Well, I had to pay for the work.
All right, but aside from that, nothing has been too pressing to address, at least nothing that I can remember off the top of my head. Basketball is coming to a close since we are in the postseason. I don't see any stars really emerging. Like Jalen Brunson's not going to get his own signature shoe. He's just going to get Kobe PEs. Shea's Converse shoe is just a terrible model, so I don't care about it. Joker, I think he's with is it 361? I think he signed with 361, so no one cares about those shoes either. And yeah, that's Melo was talking about you can't wear like chrome on the back of his shoe. He was getting fined for it.
Didn't know.
He was talking about on his pod, the Melo 10. It had like this chrome back panel.
He had that many shoes?
Yeah, Melo had a bunch.
Didn't care.
But the reason why I say it is because the Melo 12 is finally coming out. However, it again pisses me off to see so many colorways drop now, especially in like the 12 is such a coveted model, but to see them dropping like all these PE colorways when no one gives a shit anymore.
People gave a shit
about 12s?
Now something wrong with y'all.
Nigga, NBA Live, when NBA Live was popping, that's how old that shit is. Like, but when NBA Live was popping, dog, everyone and their mama would put their player in 12s. 12s are it. And Melo 12s are so ridiculously fire. Those should have dropped when he retired. If they dropped when he was retired, or no, not when he retired. Actually, yeah, when he retired, bro,
Nigga, I'm about to retire to my bed. Them shit's ass.
Dog, these joints is
oh my god, it's a white and
platinum.
It's a white and Carolina blue. This is niggas.
Oh, that first of all, that color blocking, you're not gonna find it on any other type of 12.
I'm gonna stop you right there, big bro. We do not care.
All right,
that shit is trash.
You bugging?
No, nigga, you bugging. It's a white and blue shoe. I'm not gonna hold you. This some bullshit.
Nigga, shut up, man. This pod is over. This pod is over. Anyways, awful. Any final thoughts before I duff the shit out you, man?
Final thoughts. I stabbed this nigga. In fact, I need to get something to the kitchen right now. Get off your big ass hand. Unhand me, nigga.
You ain't going nowhere.
I love the idea of one of my neighbors like, they're in there fighting again. But final thought. I like to take a quote from one of my favorite movies, the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Don't dream it. Be it. Yeah, nigga, just live your dreams. I started out this day working in a fucking field with dirt on my hands, dirty shoes. I ended this day paying Japanese factories to make things happen. No, like real shit. Today, I saw a lot of people fighting over what constitutes supporting a company and all this other stuff. I didn't care either way. I was here for the jokes. But all I could think is, niggas is really fighting over a company that they have no stake in. What about your shit? And not even on some like, you need to be an entrepreneur type shit. Dog, the amount of energy that niggas put in the shit that they don't own or give, like, that doesn't give a fuck about them is crazy. You think these stores care about you beyond how much you spend with them? They don't. You think this brand cares how much you spend with them? Not until you become a celebrity. Focus on making your shit happen. Like, I be tired. Sometimes I don't even feel like recording. But the fact that we have built our own platform, just being fucking stupid week after week, is amazing to me. And I legitimately want to see more people go ahead and do this. Yes, am I still on this positivity kick? Fuck no. I just want to see niggas out here flexing. I want to see niggas flexing their own shit. I don't want to see niggas begging for invoices for brands to what's the word I'm looking for? To acknowledge them. Nigga, make them. What's Roman Reigns say? Acknowledge me. Y'all niggas gonna see me. I'm not asking for y'all. Y'all gonna see me. So yeah, don't be it. Dream it.
Okay. Actually, 3 things.
Okay.
1, Infinite Archives going crazy with these Air Jordan Low 17s. I'm gunning for all these bitches because they are ridiculously clean. All right. All of them. I'm sad I slept on the Lightnings. Boy, I misjudged that. That's probably been my biggest regret of the year so far.
Yeah, I can dig that.
These are stupid. I don't even like lows.
Yeah, they're okay. No, the red joints hit.
Yeah, red joints is foolish. So boom, Air Jordan 17 lows. Second, God damn it, my brain stayed doing the most. Everybody just needs to wear whatever they want to wear, man. At the end of it, like, I really don't care.
Better not catch niggas lacking wearing them wrong shoes.
Oh, no. My bad. Rewind. Mellow 12s, it would be nice if we had a release, if we had a big release in Baltimore, in New York, and Denver to celebrate.
Is that nigga gonna acknowledge Baltimore? Because when he went to the Knicks, he's like, it feels good to be home. Like, fuck him.
I mean, he recognizes both cultures, but I will say for those releases, like, say if he does like a bigger release in Baltimore, say if he releases like the 12s at Mondawmin and he shows up or some shit like that, he gotta release them with a pair of ridiculously high crew socks, because that's how he wore them on the court.
I was just thinking and some big ass short. Oh, if he did a fucking Samo set. Oh my God. If he brought back Samos or shooters, nigga.
Shooters for sure. Shooters for sure. Shooters is DC shit though.
Shooters or Samos. I mean, they were essentially the same thing, but Samos, shooters, nigga, a Samos set with the stash pocket, with the drug dealer pockets. Woo! Nigga, I go there for the clothes. I've been wanting the Samos set for a minute. Fuck them shoes.
It would be nice to see if Jordan Brand could drop Mellow 2s. I would really appreciate it. No time soon though. Like, give it about a couple years, but some Mellow 2s. Shit, they could have did the shit with the Lucky Short 3s.
I'm surprised they haven't used those yet. I mean, this is like, it's a trump card waiting to be used.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, but it is what it is. Anyways, yeah, this ain't even a short episode. We still stayed around the same window. I will say, you guys feel free to tweet any running shoe recommendations for marathon runners. All right, I need a couple more. I did plan on possibly vlogging me purchasing or speaking to people, but I don't know how comfortable folks feel, you know, showing up in some random guy's vlog or what the purposes are. So if anyone has any recommendations for any shoes, I'll definitely be looking very soon. I'm going to be doing 5Ks first to kind of just warm up, see where I'm at. Then I'll go up to 10Ks, and then eventually I want to do a half marathon during the fall. And that's when, like, I'm breaking the bank. I'm buying the 300 plus to 500 runners to run the marathon in.
It's lit.
Yeah, I mean, so please feel free to tweet the show account, not my personal one, because I can't open that during the day until.
And this show is over.
Peace.
Dog bless.